Welcome to this post-game press conference of the 2025 NCAA Division III baseball tournament. Super regional action today in Salisbury. Messiah defeating Salisbury 7-5. We're joined by representatives of the Sea Gulls, left to right, Ben Anderson, Danny Sheeler, and head coach Troy Brohawn. Well, Coach, just a general statement first on the game that was.
Yeah, I mean, same thing I told our guys out there, that they beat us in every facet of the game for the past 2 days, and they deserve to win both of them. One thing that we really prided ourselves in, I know, over the past 5-6 years, is not beating yourself. And we had some things that were very uncharacteristic of our team occur here the last couple of days, and that's to take nothing away from Messiah, because they took advantage of every opportunity that they got. But we preach it from day one of practice that the best team wins in the weekend. The team that plays the best wins. And they absolutely played the best the last 2 days.
Ben, you came in, had the pinch hit grand slam there in the fourth. I know in the moment it's done, but you're going to look back and realize that not everybody gets to have their final college at-bat be a grand slam home run in the Super Regionals. So kudos, first of all, but second, how does it feel right now?
In the moment it felt great, but in retrospect, right now it still sucks, but in the future it'll be nice to look back on.
Danny, 3 years here at Salisbury after transferring from Washington College, and tremendous success. You're one of the final 16 teams standing all 3 years. What's going to be your big takeaway from your years as a Sea Gull?
I really couldn't have asked for anything better. That decision to transfer was one of the tougher ones I've had to make in my life up to this point. But it was by far the best decision I could have made. I've made, after 3 years here, gone through 3 different classes that have graduated, and they're all they're all my best friends. And I'm going to look back on this, and we can look back when the highs and the lows, like today was a low, but looking back on it, I'm just going to remember all the memories I had with all the best friends I played with here for the past 3 years. So that's what it's all about.
Okay. Open it up for more questions.
Coach, yesterday you talked about the importance of execution for your offense. Throughout the early going of this game, you guys had a lot better at-bats. You worked a lot more full counts. Can you take a moment to talk about the ability of your team to adjust to what you saw in game number 1, talking about needing to execute and being able to do that in game number 2?
Well, I think we went deeper in the counts, which is always good to see more pitches, not only for you as a hitter, but the guys behind you being able to see more pitches. But on the 2 days, Ben probably had the 2 biggest hits of the 2 days, and you're not going to win a series with 2 hits that kind of matter. You know what I mean? We had other hits. We had, I think, 5 or 6 today, which isn't a lot, and then I think we had 6 or 7 yesterday. That's not a lot for our offense. But when you look at the magnitude of the hits we got, only 2 came up in big time situations, and they were both by Ben. And you usually don't win many games that way.
Well, Coach, just to summarize, the season it was 34 wins, another regional title, another chance to be one of the last 16 standing. So how are you going to remember the 2025 edition of your ball club, and what's next?
Well, anytime you get to this point, it takes a lot of work, not only by the coaching staff, but it takes a lot of work by the players, especially, the 6 a.m. lifts and, the study halls, the early work hours. A lot goes into this, and to get to this is no small matter, getting to the final 16. Do we wish that we could have played one more week? Absolutely. But again, what we preach is you have to play the best when your best is needed. And, Messiah did it a little bit better than we did this weekend, and they're moving on. But I couldn't be more proud of, these 2 sitting beside me, the other seniors. It's a big burden when you start here in the fall being a senior, because this program's had a ton of success as far as 24, 25 consecutive regionals now, and that's in all D1, D2, or D3. I think it's second. So, we put the emphasis on that for the seniors and their leadership, and to carry that all year. We have a checklist of winning the regular season, winning the conference tournament, getting the 30 wins, hosting a regional, getting into a regional, getting to a super regional, getting to the World Series and winning it. And these guys checked off all but 2 on that checklist, so I couldn't be more proud of them.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much, and congratulations on a great season.
I appreciate you.